Yeah, buddy, it's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people always asking me about the gang violence, especially the BDK, GDK war. That's really a real thing. A lot of people didn't understand that. And it's bigger than the rap music. The rap music kind of pushed it all in the atmosphere, but the shit was really going on before the streets. A lot of people that lost their life, a lot of killings, a lot of rappers murdered. A lot of people don't know that the war actually got to a point where both sides wanted to end that shit, wanted to slow down the killings, wanted the young people to come outside and plan shit like that. I've been doing this interviewing shit for a while, this blogging and documenting the culture. It was rumors that, some BDs and some GDs, prominent members, sat down, had a meeting to squash the beef and shit like that. I talked to a lot of people, couldn't really verify that, even though some people who was there told me they were there, but I couldn't verify it until a lot of people told me. Recently, Cam Capone dropped an interview with OG rapper from Chicago, Bo Deal. He actually spoke on this and said that this really happened, which was the verification that I really needed. He said that it was a meeting that went on at Hooters downtown in Chicago. We actually at Hooters right now. This is the Hooters that's on Wells in Chicago. This is actually the place right here. It don't seem like it. Check this out. Just look at the atmosphere. See all the nice little buildings and shit? Check this out, man. See all the nice little buildings and shit. You wouldn't even believe that gang members came down here to meet up to end the war in Chicago to slow down the killings in a nice area like this. A rapper by the name of Bo Deal, G Count from LEP, they actually had a plan to try to stop some of this beef. So they invited GD rapper Lil J, we know Clout Lord. They invited Swag De Niro, which is the brother of Lil Jojo. Lil Jojo also lost his life, and a lot of people believe it had something to do with the BDK, GDK war. They also had Smiles here, one of the elite producers who a lot of people believe helped craft the drill culture along with Young Chopper and a lot more people on the producer side. They also had, I believe, Wook, which is like a close friend of LilDurk. My bad, a lot of shit in my head. He's actually the son of Barney, 2BD twin. Wook is like royalty in the city. People know he don't play around. He got a history. People know exactly what their family about. He's very close to Dirk, one of the most prominent members of the OTF family. He actually came down here and met up with them GD dudes, along with Bo Deal and G Count. They sat in this place to try to end the beef. They wanted to end the war. That's crazy because a lot of people wouldn't believe that those people actually met together, But it was all love out of the respect for Bo Deal. They actually came in this Hooters right here to talk about it. But this is the crazy part a lot of people don't know. Before we do it, I want you guys to check out some of this. Let me see. You gotta check out some of this. This is actually the Hooters right here. As you can see, this is the one right here that they came in right here. To get them some chicken and shit like that. But as you can see, I want to tell you guys something that I think they came in this Hooters to end the war. Now, a lot of people said that, even though they are prominent members in the war, they couldn't end it. You got to have the big guys on the phone, the real big guys on the phone. And it was. They were able to put FBGDuck on the phone, Bo Deal and G Count. They was able to call FBGDuck and get them on the phone. Wook called LilDurk and put LilDurk on the phone. LilDurk and FBGDuck actually had a conversation together. They asked these other questions. What's your problem, bro? What's your problem? You dissing my dead homies? You dissing my dead homies? Man, what the fuck going on? Y'all niggas this, y'all niggas that. They talked about it, and in that meeting, everybody talked about it. They had a discussion. It wasn't just Dirk and Duck. It was Wook. It was Clout Lord. It was Swag De Niro. It was Smiles. They all had a conversation because they wanted to end that shit. Think about this. Swag was there. His brother was killed. A lot of people believe it was part of the GDK, BDK war. Smiles actually lost his life due to health complications. LilDurk proved to be the biggest rapper of all time coming out of Chicago, really. And then you got Duck who ended up losing his life to violence. They came to an agreement inside of here. Unfortunately, when they left out of here, I guess they realized that the streets don't give a fuck about what the rappers think, and the streets gonna do what they gonna do. I was told that, the streets got into a lot of them guys' heads too. Man, y'all met with them niggas, man. What the fuck wrong with you in the house, bro? And you know how that went. Next thing you know, the war was still going on. People were losing their lives. I think, I don't think they realize that the war is bigger than just, LilDurk. But I think that was a good start in the battle. You know, I want to tell y'all something dope. It's a lot of wind out here. I want to tell y'all something that's crazy though. You know, Brick done lost his life. Crump done lost his life. Kobe lost his life. Duck lost his life. A lot of people in O Block lost their life. And I believe a lot of this shit could have probably been deaded through the shit inside of this Hooters right here. You know, I believe if this meeting would have went like a lot of people thought it would have went, it'll probably be some of them lives to be saved right now. It probably wouldn't just be, you know, a few still living. You know, it's been a lot of people killed in Chicago, and a lot of people credit the BDK GDK war of being a part of that shit. I want to go in this Hooters, man. I want to see what they seen, you know. I want to see how close-knit this Hooters is, you know. Because those guys took a chance, you know. It's rumors that JoJo lost his life from the camp, like where Wook be at. And it's rumors that, you know, a lot of Wook friends lost his life in the camp where Duck can be at. You know, Dirk constantly dissing Duck in them songs. A lot of people don't know. One of Duck friends from Jarrow City got charged with the murder of a guy named Whitey, which was close to King Von. King Von just dropped his name in his new song. So it's always been beat there. You know, the rumors of Tuki and K.I., you know. So that war is deep. And the fact that, you know, those guys came here to try to squash that shit probably could have put a slowdown on the war that's going on in Tuckerville and O Block and Lambron and O51, all kind of shit like that. But I'm gonna get back to you when we go in here, and I want to check out some food, and I want you guys to check out the Hooters inside of here. Bleh, bleh. As you can see, that's the Hooters in there. I had to cut the audio off because they didn't want me to film in there either, so I kind of snuck footage in there. But that was the place. I wanted to see how small it was, how close was it. The fact that they really showed Bo Deal and G Count the respect to come in a place like that that only has one entrance and one exit. So, you know, it's a lot of respect in there. But the war would have ended, in my opinion, as far as on the rap side, not in the streets. People gonna bang in the streets because it's too much revenge. You done killed the person, cousin, uncle, brother. They not gonna stop because Keith told you to stop. You know, but I think as far as the rap side and shit like that, I think that would have saved, you know, a lot of shit. Because E-Day was killed, not saying over this rap shit, but just think about it. E-Day was killed, Kevo was killed, Lil Mister was killed. Just so many rappers was killed. And a lot of it got to do with that rap shit. Even though it is some street shit, but a lot of that shit got to do with that rap shit. And I think that would have been a good look if, you know, them guys could have figured out a way to make sure that meeting went down and fixed that meeting. And in that meeting, they would have followed along in that meeting. Even though they had that meeting, they didn't follow what went on in that meeting, you know. But the fact that they tried, I think that was dope. I appreciate the love. We don't need no donations. Keep them to yourself. It's hard out here. You want to support me, you hit the like button. When you do that, it make my videos grow. But yeah, we at the Hooters where GD members and BD members and LilDurk and FBGDuck was on the phone together. And they tried to find a way to stop the war, but unfortunately it couldn't end. The shit just be too deep, you know. I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Teller.